Thank you so much for joining us, Stacy Mill, President of ISACA Middle Tennessee, and Don Baham, past President of ISACA Middle Tennessee. I'm so thankful for you guys taking the time out of your day to speak with me about your upcoming, very exciting event that we have going on, which is our 2025 Digital Trust Conference. It's happening in March, and we're so very excited to see it and see all the people who will be participating in it. And I just wanted to take a moment today to learn a little bit more about the conference and just, get your insights on what people can really get out of it and why you think this conference is so important to people. So, Stacy, let's start with you. What do you think people will really benefit from attending this conference?
Well, Chelsea, we're so excited. This is our first one for ISACA in Nashville. But of course, ISACA's been national for more than 30 years. And the people that we have in Nashville are what are really going to make it fly off the charts. We have the best lineup of people because digital trust means something different to everyone. So we wanted to bring all those different perspectives to the table. So we're bringing chief security officers, CIOs, CROs, chief executive officers, and other thought leaders in this industry like yourself who are going to bring to life what does digital trust mean? What about AI? And where does that factor in? But most importantly, where is our future in digital trust, especially with AI coming so much prevalent in the industry today?
Wow, that's so great to hear, Stacy. I'm sure that everyone is excited about the lineup of speakers. How about you, Don? What do you think that people will get out of attending this event?
Well, thank you, Chelsea, who's failed to mention Vice President of the ISACA Middle Tennessee chapter. So thank you for all that you are doing as well for the chapter and for this conference. Like Stacy mentioned, this is the first time in Middle Tennessee that conference is coming to our area like this, where it's not just focused on cyber, or it's not just focused on risk and audit. It's bringing all of those folks together. And where we intersect is this concept of digital trust. So I'm excited to see the variety of attendees, also the variety of conversations and topics we're going to talk about, all centered around digital trust and how we can use that concept to enable the businesses that we work in or the clients that we work for. And I'm really excited to see what's going to come together.
One of the things that I did want to speak on is I know that this is our first conference that we're having. We are so excited as a chapter to make this milestone event. I am so thrilled to be a part of it and to be able to help in some capacity. But I know that in order for us to be able to do these events, it is so important for us to have support from our community. So I just wanted to take a moment and Stacy, can you tell us what benefits can an organization expect to receive by choosing to participate in a partnership with ISACA Middle Tennessee?
Chelsea, we've been working on this for over a year, right? All of our board has. We have over 800 members all over Tennessee, not just Nashville. And so that's what's really cool. We're bringing in thought leaders from all over the state, but we're also bringing in national and global thought leaders. And so what really we're looking for is that partnership. This being the first ones, this is an amazing opportunity to let Nashville know and all of Tennessee know that you're in it to win it. Meaning, are you that partner we're looking for? Are you that partner that can sit down with businesses and really help them not only understand digital trust, but achieve it? And so one of the biggest benefits is our 800 members. And we really expect to have a great attendance, having chief information officers from Fortune 50, also state government, also utilities, as well as financial. Chief risk officers from some of the largest banks in the world will also be there. But it's their teams that make the digital trust come to life as well, and their teams will also be there. So you'll not only have a great attendance, but you'll also have the ability to set your foundation as and let the community know that you are a thought leader and trusted partner in this digital trust community that we all are entering in.
Wow, that's really insightful, and thank you so much for that answer. I'm sure people looking for a business partner relative to sharing what they can do for businesses around Nashville and the greater area, the organizations that benefit from. Because honestly, IT audit, risk audit, all of those things help our local businesses. All of these businesses need those types of services. So it is so incredibly important for us to find great business partners and be able to continue to provide both benefit to our members and also benefit to those business partners.
One of the best things about our conference is it is a one-stop shop for you to be able to see as a partner not only the community you're serving, but most importantly, for the community to see you, because we cannot do this alone.
Don, given what Stacy and I have spoken on so far, can you give us a little bit of your perspective of what businesses may have to gain relative to partnering with ISACA and what that looks like in the case of this conference and how that may continue to benefit them in future events?
Sure. Thanks, Chelsea. As Stacy mentioned, we've got a large chapter, and thankfully, we do cover most of the state of Tennessee, and we pull from surrounding areas as well. So we're going to have a large presence here with a lot of diverse attendees. I think the thing to remember about ISACA is chapter is a nonprofit association. So what does that mean? That means that we need to partner with business partners to help fund some of these activities so that we can bring these kinds of thought leadership and CPE activities and other types of interactive community events to our members. So, what can a business partner receive? Well, one, yes, we're going to have some executives there, some decision makers there. We're also going to have different folks, individual contributors, supervisors, managers that report into those decision makers that are really going to be the ones driving new product and service adoption. Right. So yes, we're going to have the gamut from students all the way up to decision makers, and you're going to have business partners are going to have a chance to interact with all levels within the organizations here in Tennessee, but also we're going to be pulling from outside the region as well. So your impact is not only going to be here in Tennessee, but also elsewhere. And I'm excited to see the sponsors and business partners we've already signed up. And then I do want to make note that some of the levels of sponsorship also include a time to have speaking engagements and talk about how what you are seeing in the market, what they're seeing in the market, and how we need to shift as an industry, how different solutions or products or frameworks tie into digital trust, and how our members can take advantage of those as well. So I think there's opportunity to work with the chapter just on this conference, but also throughout the year. And we've got great attendance at our chapter events, and we expect great attendance at the conference as well.
Great information. But I also want to bring up our CPEs. Our CPEs are not just for our members, they're also for anyone with a CPA license because we have authentication from NASBA to give you CPEs, also for CPAs. So I wanted to let the community know when you're sponsoring, you're not just sponsoring for those attendees from ISACA. We expect Middle Tennessee to come out for this as well because of the opportunity and because of the one-stop area to go see where all their important partners could be.
Stacy, that's a great point. And as a person who has a CPA license, I just want to say how grateful I am that our chapter has taken that step to be able to offer those CPEs because I know a lot of chapters, a lot of ISACA chapters don't go through the process that allows them to be able to. So, how lucky are we that we are one of the very few chapters that do offer the CPE credits for both ISACA and for NASBA? So, very good addition that you had there. One more comment that I wanted to follow up on is Don did go over some of the sponsorship opportunities. Stacy, did you have anything to add? Like, what can sponsors really stand to gain from participating? What are some of the things that are still available for sponsors? And what all benefits can they receive from this event?
Great question, Chelsea. So it's most important to kind of take a look at the benefits, right? And one of the biggest benefits of our diamond sponsor is that you get 45 minutes on stage. You also get two tables. So if you wanted to partner up with another partner and come to the table for our diamond sponsorship, that is available. Also, in our platinum sponsorship, you get 15 minutes on stage, as well as a table, and a lot of people can come. For instance, you get up to 8 attendees on the diamond and up to 4 on the platinum. And so not only can you and your team members come to help enjoy the content, but also mix and mingle with all of the attendees.
Absolutely. I find that networking is one of the most beneficial aspects of attending these events. I mean, obviously, I am there for the content and the learning, but being able to connect with so many people, both in the area and outside of the area, has been incredibly beneficial to me in my career. And I will forever be grateful to ISACA Middle Tennessee chapter for providing those opportunities to me.
We also have, so we have the diamond, we have the platinum, but when you get into the gold and the bronze, you also get more marketing opportunities, and then you all the way down to just having a table. So we have all different levels. Entry level, say you're new or startup, you just want to get a table and attend, then that's our lowest sponsorship, all the way up to the diamond.
Thank you so much, both of you, for providing so much context and information relative to the conference. Don, I'll go to you next. Is there anything that we haven't talked about that you would like to bring to the attention of members, or any last thoughts about this conference that you'd like to touch on before we close out our session?
Sure. We're building a great agenda, and we've got most of the topics lined up and the speakers lined up, and we're going to be sharing more and more of those as the conference does near. But I did want to call out, we do have Mark Thomas joining us. And Mark Thomas is pretty well known within the ISACA community. He's one of the architects of the digital trust framework as well. So I'm looking forward to his keynote, and I think everybody will find it engaging and pull out some good information from it as well. And we're also looking forward to Eric Prusch's fireside chat at lunchtime. Eric is the CEO of ISACA Global, and so he'll be sharing some of his perspectives on digital trust as well as what's happening at the global level. And so I just wanted to point out a couple of those discussions that are happening, and I think they'll be exciting and everybody will get something out of it.
Absolutely. How about you, Stacy? Any last thoughts that you'd like to leave with our members?
Super excited for our panels. We've got some really great panel discussions as well, where we're combining CISOs, CIOs, and audit together to show that partnership. I know when I first started security organizations globally at Young Brands, I partnered with internal audit to do that. And so that partnership, we're going to also highlight the partnership between technology, risk, and compliance, and bringing that digital trust to life. That's what I'm most excited about.
That's awesome. So I'll leave one last thought. We will be sharing all kinds of information through a variety of means. So we will be sending out newsletters, we will be sending out emails to our members. But if you're not a member, that's okay. You can see all of the information on our LinkedIn page. We also have a website, and I'll post that link below. And then finally, we have the Hoover app. So the Hoover app is a centralized place where you can see our constant updates relative to our speakers, our agenda, and more. So it's going to be really helpful. It also allows you to ask questions to the speakers. So great tools, a lot of great tools that we have invested in to make this conference one of a kind and a great opportunity for you, our members, our businesses, our business partners, all of those. So please, don't hesitate. Sign up today, and we're excited. We're excited to have this event with you. Thank you all so much.